All right, it's another rainy day here in Innerarity Point. Here close to Perdido Key. Is June 6th. I guess that's, is that D-Day? Sure. Raining again. It's been raining pretty much every day since April. Very unusual weather pattern we're having here. Just doesn't seem to be letting up. We're going to get, I think, a couple of days relief from it. I think Thursday and Friday. Today's Wednesday, so supposedly it's going to clear up, which they've been predicting we were going to get some relief from this, and we haven't yet. And I think it's a very unusual, kind of surprising weather pattern for everybody, including the weather people. I've never really seen anything like it. I've lived out here since '90. So what we're doing today is a recreation of a video that we did with 4 years ago, sorry, in 2013 with an Emerson action cam. So the Emerson camera they were selling for about $80. I did the same mount on the dash of the truck, same similar type truck. Oh, that truck just recently got wrecked, but same similar truck. And we're going to do the same route and kind of show the difference in the video quality, get a better video of kind of the same content. And see, this the camera we're using is the Sony AS300 action cam with the Boss system in it for image stability. We'll see what the difference is in a direct comparison. I'll put a link to the other video in the description for this one. Okay, we're going to start off here. I'm at the very end of the section of Canal Drive that comes when you turn directly underneath the bridge. So you can see I'm underneath Barge Bridge, and the first establishment I want to show you is a place here called Fisherman's Corner. It's pretty early, so they haven't opened up yet. Become a very popular restaurant, and in the video I did 4 years ago showed it also, you know, with pretty full parking lot. This used to be a bait store that they converted into a restaurant. It's been through a couple different owners. The last guy that's had it's made a great success out of it, I would say. It fills up out here pretty good. Food is pretty good. You get a nice view and a nice place to walk around after your meal here underneath the bridge. Let me show you that drive too. I did that in the first video as well. This is part of this property here is bridge easement, and the other part is actually for sale. It's a little tiny speck of this. It used to have a house on it until it burned. You can still see the remnants of the house over there. It was a slab house, and still a slab there with some tile on it. So you're right now underneath the Barge Bridge, looking out at the Intercoastal Waterway, where it comes into Big Lagoon. Across there is the Oyster Bar and Marina, also a good restaurant. It's okay. They have a great view. They probably have the best view of any restaurant anywhere, and the food's just okay. I don't go there a lot. And now we're looking off onto, pan the camera a little bit, that is Big Lagoon State Park right there, the boundary of it to the west. Kind of rough back here. We'll see how the Boss system kind of handles this in comparison to the other camera that we did. I was looking at that video earlier. It's pretty shaky and pretty bad. I know this one's going to be quite a bit better on stabilization. Oh, we just made the little loop there. You can fish there. You can launch kayaks there at that spot. Sit and watch the water, drink, whatever people kind of do there. Watch the boat show, which you do get a great boat show in the canal on a nice day. All right, move along here. We're gonna go down Canal Drive where it comes out onto Perdido Key Drive at the foot of Barge Bridge. That's where we are. You'll see a few differences if you look close, if you're somewhat familiar with this area, between what it looked like out here 4 years ago and what it looks like now. Not a lot of difference though. Got a windmill there now. That's new. Circle K, very busy Circle K for some reason. That one gets all the business out here for convenience store action, and they have a tiny parking lot. So if you go there, if you need to go there, it's best to park in the Publix parking lot and walk through the little hedges to the store instead of getting tangled up in that parking lot, especially if you have a large truck or a big boat or car and trailer, truck and trailer, whatever. So now we're coming to the intersection of Gulf Beach Highway, Innerarity Point Road, Perdido Key Drive, and Sorrento Road. So if you continue straight north here, that's Sorrento, and we're going to turn left. The place we're going to, it's kind of a local secret hangout, not well known by the tourists, although I think that's starting to change a little bit. It's been there about 5 years. A place called Hub Stacy's. Mr. Hub Stacy owns this one here, and also a similar joint downtown Pensacola on Seville Square. Not a lot of signage leading you back here. If you don't know where it is, you don't know where it is. So we're on Innerarity Point Road now. One difference you'll see they've done for us in the last 4 years since the last video is we have a sidewalk and bike path, walking path there, and on both sides of the road. Something they've needed in Innerarity Point for a long time. The locals out here, they really need a sidewalk to drive on, pick up that swerve action. Still 2-lane, 1 lane each way road, kind of a country road. Kind of eats a lot of people's mind up. These roads out here are not 4-lane. A lot of them don't have turn-ins. And I mentioned this in the previous video we did on the same drive, you will get some wrecks out here. I've lost a few vehicles, people running into me, not really paying attention. So the speed limit's 35 on this road, and it's a pretty good idea to stick pretty close to that because people will pull out, back out of driveways, just all manner of mayhem. So what we're going to, like I said, is Hub Stacy. It's a good little restaurant, live music. They have an outdoor eating area, indoor eating area, a nice bar, a nice outdoor bar. Have events, pretty good food. They make a lot of sandwiches, or specialty sandwiches, or somewhat well-known sandwiches that they lend their name to. But it's good. I've never really gotten bad food at Hub Stacy. It's pretty inexpensive comparatively for out here. Service has always been pretty good. It can get a little crowded at the high time, so that sign right there, that's kind of your main sign leading back here. And we're the property adjacent to this that Hub Stacy's on is Galvez Landing. County-owned boat launch, really nice. They've turned it into a very nice facility. Not a lot of people know about it either, and it's a great place to launch. These good boat launches make this a really good boating vacation to take. You can rent, an inland place for less money than on the beach, and take your boat out every day, and kind of do the vacation that way. They have a really pretty parking lot, I think, here at Hub Stacy's. A lot of people run into these trees at night when they're leaving at a little risk, but it is pretty. Let's zoom around it one more time here. It's 9:22 now, so it's not open. We got some employees in there setting up. It's kind of video here. Then we'll go down and we'll take a look at Galvez. Maybe we'll get out of the truck and walk around a little bit down there. Boat launches are fun places to hang out. A lot of people that are local that don't have boats, or maybe just don't want to take it out for the day, they do come down here and socialize, hang out, drink, watch people launch and recover their boats. It's always interesting, always fun, meet a lot of people. It's kind of a sport. Here dead ahead of us, we've got one of our little postage stamp islands. You can see now, looking to kind of give you an idea where we are. This is kind of where Perdido River comes into the Intercoastal Waterway, and so I'm looking across onto Perdido Key To my right is really Alabama. That island is actually technically Alabama, even though if you go directly across the water there, you're in Perdido. You're back in Florida. Where I'm sitting is in Florida, but to fish out here, like off the end of this dock, you're actually required to have an Alabama fishing license. It's kind of odd. The state line dips down, and we're actually sitting right on the state line. So off to my right here, that's going in towards Alabama to the west. So if you launch from here, if you go to the, what would be my left, and go to the east, you'll be in Florida waters, required to have Florida fishing license. If you go to the west, you're in Alabama, and you're required to have Alabama fishing license. But, you know, typical rainy day here, not a lot of people launching. Easy to get in, get out. I have a big parking lot. Goes along here. Show it from another angle. The big bird sitting there, a big blue heron, waiting for this guy to give him some shrimp. So that's that. That was all on the original video we did. You'll see the same route and everything, same look. They have improved that dock a little bit since the last video I made. We'll run down to one other spot here and we'll close this up. It's out this way. Again, another kind of local spot. They at one time did more advertising. They had some billboards out there on the main road, kind of directed people back here. I don't think they do anymore, any big ones anyway. There's a few small signs around. And this place here we're going to is called The Point. Originally was one of the earliest commercial structures out here. Was a grocery store, really the only grocery store for miles and miles around here when this place was much less populated. And they kind of started selling local catch mullet out of the back room, and over the years it's morphed into a restaurant known for its fried mullet. That is their specialty, and it's good. We have very good mullet here. It's caught in very clean waters, and they know how to cook it right here. So here's The Point here. I'll show you. Like I said, it used to be, years ago, was a grocery store. Now it's a restaurant. They have good music here. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, bluegrass band plays called Bubba and Them. They've been here for years. Prices are pretty good. They do fried seafood very well. That's kind of their specialty. That's usually where I stick with when I'm here. I usually get the mullet. Usually get the whole mullet with the bones in. The meat flakes right off the bone, so you're not like you're picking up bones and putting them in your mouth. You just flake the fish off the bones with a fork and just eat it, and it's very good. Really the best way to cook mullet is with bones in. It gives a more moist fish. But you can get fillets too of the mullet if you want to try it, and they have pretty much anything else. So that's that. All right, we're going to shut this video down, and we'll pop it up on YouTube, and we can compare it with the old one with the Emerson camera. All right, thanks for watching.